Hey guys, I'm gonna be doing the Control Freak review on the FPS Freaks for Xbox 360 or PS3 controllers, but I use 360, whatever. Here's one of them. I got the Viper style, black on black, just because I like that. Matches the Xbox, I guess you could say. Matches the controller, but I don't use that one because my left trigger ended up breaking, so I gotta use this piece of shit. Alright, so whenever you get it, it comes with 12 grips, 12 grip dots. Yeah, and so underneath it are the 3 prongs you're gonna connect it with. I'm basically gonna tell you how you want to connect it to you first, and then I'll explain some other stuff. So anyway, what you're gonna want to do is take, well, first let me tell you what you don't want to do. You don't want to just put it on there with all 3 prongs just on the controller and just start pushing down. Trying to get it on there. Don't do that. What that'll do is I'll show you dummy number 1 that I fucked up with on this controller. As you can see, grip is torn off of that end, and right here you can see there's a little flap of it falling. Because what happened was if you're just going to push down, the prongs will dig into the grip, and it'll just make a tear right through your analog stick grip. So what you got to do is you got to take only 1 out of the 3, and you got to place it. I'll use this one first instead, just because I can see better. You're going to get 1 of them underneath the stick. And once you got 1 underneath, which is all you need, you're going to just drag it over and use your index or whatever to pull underneath the analog and just put pressure and whatever, and it'll stick right on. It's on there. It's not going nowhere. You can pick it up by the stick. You can twirl it. It's not going nowhere. You can't twist. It's like secure, so secure. Of course, you're not going to use it on the left, but I was just trying to show you. And to take it off, you just got to pull on one of the prongs. It's not that hard. Usually I'll have 2 hands, but here we go. Alright, now as gaming-wise, I'm very satisfied with them. You have to give it 3 days, because the first 2 days you're going to be very off with your aim. So if you're a Call of Duty player like myself, first off, you're not going to want to use both of them. You're just going to use one for your aim analog, and the other one, just leave it off so you can walk around. This is I just leave this one off. This is the controller I use, leave it on. I've used this one constantly. I'm very active for about a month, and the grip is on there still pretty good. And this is the new one that I have not used, because what I'm going to do once this goes out of grip, after about maybe 4 months to half a year, they'll start to be no grip, no, it'll just be sliding all over the place on this thing, and when I'll rotate it out, which I don't know what other games would include both of them. That I would suggest buying 2 pairs. That way, once you're worn out, you can just rotate them out. And yeah, either save the old ones for a collective thing, or one of your, I don't know, whatever people enjoy collecting stuff for. Whenever I was your age, yada yada. This is okay. I play on 10 sensitivity. I'm impressed with them. After about 3 days, the aiming will start to kick in and you'll do a lot better. So if you're just starting to play with them the first 2 days, don't be playing with people you're trying to impress or try out for, or do game battles or anything like that. So just, once you have it, just go to your own public match. Go to something stupid where you can practice on some random retards like Sabotage, Ground War, Damo, whatever your thing is. And so, yeah, that's my opinion. They work really well. You know, I suggest buying these if you're playing on 6 sensitivity or higher, because you'll see the guys that play on like 3 sensitivity say they don't do nothing for them, because it's not really going to. You know, it says it improves your accuracy by 40% or your quickness or some shit like that on the controlfreak.com, which I don't see that improvement unless you're playing on a higher sensitivity, because you feel a lot more comfortable and the movement is a lot more sensitive to where you're trying to go. This is Shots, and I'm out.